Good evening, my name is Christopher Quinn, and this is Business Culture Through the Years, and how the culture of business changed, not only in dress, but in other aspects. As you can see from these illustrations here, in the 50s it was a very formal dress, and by the time the 2000s came along it was more of a business casual, khakis, dress shirt. Which should also be noted that the Casual Friday started much earlier, and we will get into that in a moment. The gold standard at the time was, of course, to be an IBMer, to work for IBM. And they had what they considered the IBM uniform, which was a blue suit coat, white shirt, black tie. And you were expected to look and act a specific way. In fact, they went so far as to have a songbook. Here's a copy of the songbook, and if you go to this website below, you can see it was a lot of songs, and you basically pledged your loyalty, and the company pledged its loyalty to you. And then a more casual attitude started, of all places, in Hawaii in the 40s. And this moved along, and then eventually this Aloha Friday found its way to California, where the .com boom had been going in. The West Coast, especially Silicon Valley, had always had a more casual approach to things versus the stuffiness of the East Coast. And one of the things that I found very interesting was this article was that Levi Strauss, Dockers basically helped create in Casual Friday, but they also helped clothe what Casual Friday became with their Dockers and khakis. Not only did the dress change the culture of the businesses, but one of the things that changed also was the leadership and how people interacted. People were more on a first-name basis. It was more casual, especially with the .com industry. You would see a lot of higher-ranking employees working, right by side another employee. The cubicle farm kind of came to an end, and a more open office space came about. Well, some of the perks that we know today did start before. I mean, companies would have, especially large companies, would have their own cafeterias and maybe some other perks, but the .com industry really took this to an all-hot new level of no-cost to low-cost food, laundry services, dry cleaning, gyms, massage, even some have their own medical facilities. This to keep the people working and to keep them in, which was kind of the original loyalty of early companies. So as you can see, we've kind of, in some ways we've changed, but in some ways we've come full circle. And so I hope you liked my presentation. I'm sorry it's a little late. I was having some technical problems, but here it is. Thank you.